Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's going to be a short video this time, and if you haven't subscribed already, please do so. It really helps. So today I'm going to talk to you about why you should have your own router. You should buy your own router and not use the one that's provided by your ISP. So that doesn't mean that you're not going to use the one that your ISP gave you, but you're not going to use it as much. And I will tell you what are the pros of doing that. So I have my notes on this side, so I'm going to consult the notes. So the first thing, the normal router that I'm saying that the one that's provided to you by your ISP is usually doing three duties. It's a router, it's a modem, and it's an access point. So basically, if you don't have anything else, you would have your internet coming into your house. It could be a cable, it could be a fiber internet, and that would plug into your modem. In this case, that modem will also be doing the job of a router, and that's also doing the job of an access point. So all of your devices in the house would connect to that one router, and that's provided by your ISP, and that's it. And you would be using internet on all your client devices. So your devices can connect to the router via Ethernet, so that's wired connection, and using a wireless connection, that's also commonly known as Wi-Fi. The thing is, your ISP router, it does what it's supposed to do, but it doesn't give you a lot of control. So how you can install your own router? It's very easy. You take a cable, Ethernet cable, and you plug one side into the ISP router, and you plug the other side into your own router. Most of the routers, the common ones, the consumer ones, have a port that's labeled WAN, Wide Area Network. So the cable that goes into your own router, it will go into the WAN port. So let's see. The way this would work is, your internet comes into your home, into your ISP provided router. Your own router would connect to the ISP provided router using Ethernet, and all of the client devices in your home. So that means your televisions, your smart TVs, your cell phones, your computers and whatnot, tablets. All of those would connect to your own router. You can use either a wired connection or a wireless one. So what are your benefits? Why would you do that? Why would you go through all of the hassle and the added expense of doing that? The thing is, your ISP router, in a lot of cases, will not allow you the access to the admin portal. So admin portal allows you to control a bunch of stuff. You can assign static IP addresses to your devices. If you guys know what that means every time your devices, if you don't know what that means, let me give you a small refresher. Every single time a client device connects to a router, the router would give it an IP. An IP is a unique number, a string of numbers that's given to every device, and that tells your router where every piece of information is supposed to go. Now, the way it normally works is, it's called a dynamic IP assignment. So every time you disconnect and reconnect, your router would give you a new IP address. It works most of the time, but if you are into home automation and a bunch of other related things, you would really prefer a static IP. So that means every single time you connect back to your router with a client device, the IP does not change. So if you don't have access to the admin portal, you cannot set this up. Second thing, you can set up a bunch of rules. So you can decide, let's say if you have kids, that they are only allowed to use internet certain times of the day. They're only allowed to use devices certain times of the day. You can restrict speed for, when I say speed, I mean upload and download speed for certain devices who don't need it. So it gives you a lot of control. You might or might not want to use all of these features, but it gives you a lot of control. Second thing, and the biggest thing, I have changed ISPs at least 3 times in the last 4 years, and 2 times the reason was that I was moving. So, and the place that I moved next did not have the same ISP in that building, and the other 2 times I simply got a better deal from another ISP. If I was stuck using their router, it would be a huge hassle for me to connect every single device that I own, every single client device, to the new router. That can be a lot of hassle, I know from experience. But because of the fact that I own my own secondary router, every single one of my devices connects to my router, which in turn connects to the ISP provided router. I can change ISPs anytime for any reason. You could be moving, you could have found a better deal from a different ISP, but the thing is, I don't have to do any of that hassle, and I don't have to go through that. And yeah, that's my reason for using my own router. It gives me more flexibility, and it allows me to change ISPs whenever I deem necessary for any reason, without fearing all the hassle of setting up everything from scratch. So yeah, I hope you will consider doing the same. See you in the next video. Bye.